$75. $75. $75. $75. From what I understand and what I read, that had made some statements about he was going to shoot up the school today because allegedly I got to figure this out because this is for the birds. I'm like, is this really what I was rushing to get old for? Is this really what I used to bend the truth about my age for? Like, I don't like it here. This is ghetto, real ghetto right now. I touch that 5 for you. I do that 3 times 16 nights. Yeah. So we have gotten today started. Today is hump day, and this is the beginning of a new vlog. I am in the store on mother duty, okay? I am the team snack mom for today's first volleyball game. And I almost forgot. I've been fussing at y'all internet niece because we ain't been in school that long and she's not ready forgot stuff and have me transporting stuff and it's thunder and raining outside. So I've been fussing. But looking for her, my little reminder popped up that said you're supposed to bring them snacks to this school before this game. So I gotta go up there anyway. So they said healthy snacks. Like healthy snack for a child though. What, goldfish? Gatorade Zero? Hell, I don't know. But we in this grocery store and we're going to leave out with something because they need to, I guess, snack on something before they get out here and play their first game. And I don't want to be the reason why, that their energy levels aren't up and so on and so forth. Okay, y'all. So for the girls, we got chips. We got popcorn. We got fruit snacks, and then we got some H2O and Gatorade, and I left that in the car. So I think I did fairly well as being the snack mom for the first volleyball game, but I did not inquire initially before I bought all this stuff. I didn't ask how many girls were on her team because the teams are separated in Team A and Team B according to, I guess, how you perform in tryouts. So they separated them, Team A, Team B. And she was like, when I spoke to her coach, when I texted her coach, they were saying, oh, it's only like 10 girls on her team. And I was like, oh, I didn't know just 10 because I bought enough stuff for like a lot of people. Okay, I don't know what I was thinking about, but I bought a lot. I bought double of everything. So she was like, oh, that's okay. We'll just share it with Team A. And I was like, okay, well, I guess that's cool. But y'all, let me tell y'all what made me so happy this morning, or what actually last night. So last night, Promise was like, Mom, tomorrow's picture day, which is today. She was like, I need you to help me pick out an outfit. Now, unlike my first daughter, Promise thinks sometimes she thinks I'm fashionable. My first daughter, nothing that I would pick out ever was to her liking, okay? It never met her expectations. And so we always bumped heads when it came to clothes and everything. And I didn't take offense to it because the same thing happened with me and my mother. And my mom had me very late. My parents were planners and she had me very late. And so I used to always tell my mom, I'm never gonna like anything that you like because our fashion sense is totally different, you know, considering the age gap, the time when she grew up, the beliefs and all this kind of stuff. So that just made my heart smile. I was like, okay, she really want me to help her pick out her outfit for picture day. And she was like, yeah, and do you mind waking up a little early to curl my hair? I was like, no, girl, I'll curl your hair. So at about 5 o'clock this morning, I was curling hair and making sure she looked the way she wanted to look for picture day. So that just made me happy. Anytime I get to spend a little time like that with them, makes me really happy. Now, as you can see, this computer is behind me. Lost my train of thought. This computer's behind me and I need to be editing Mystery Line because that video needs to go out today by 6 p.m. So I need to get to work and I'll pick y'all back up probably when we go to the volleyball game. So. Yeah, let's go. Yeah. Hey guys, so it is Thursday. So happy Thursday, and I'm about to explain to y'all why I wasn't so happy prior. Like, I wasn't even gonna pick this camera today. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, because I had a situation that almost caused me to crash out. And I'm talking about crash out to where I was ready to go to jail. Okay, that's how angry I got. So yeah, I already know the situation with my daughter in the dorm room. Bought a lot of things because when I'm decorating, I like to have options. So I'd rather just have a lot of options, and then whatever I don't use, I take it back. So today was one of those days where I was returning things that were not used to decorate her dorm room. So I went to a store, and y'all, I'm trying to get ready too for filming a mystery line. Today is Thursday, like I said, and today is mystery line filming day for a new episode of the podcast, y'all. And we are on episode number 19. Can y'all believe it has actually been 19 weeks since I started mystery line? Like, I'm in shock. Like, I just can't believe it. But it's been 19 weeks, and I'm trying to prepare myself because Ernie's coming over here. But back to the story. So taking stuff back, and I'm coming back to the house. I'm on the highway. Rock flies up and busts my windshield. Now, y'all know how much trouble I had replacing that windshield, okay? That windshield cost me almost $2,000. I haven't even had the windshield 365 days, and this has happened. When I tell you I was so angry, I sped up. Now, this is an 18-wheeler. I'm cussing him out. Look what you did to my car. Da, da, da. Now, he's so high up, he don't even know I'm down there. He ain't looked over. He ain't bothered. He going on about his way. I'm trying to watch the road and cuss him out. It was a mess. Now, when I have these type of situations where I feel like I'm about to crash out, I usually reach out to my voices of reason. Okay? So my first contact is always Ty. Okay? My cousin Ty. She tells me, well, just look at it like this. Or we could just handle it this way. Or this is a fix, or whatever. She's my voice of reason. I have reached out to Tori before. She's another person that I have reached out to get, calm down. You need to calm down before things go totally left and we have a bigger situation. But I reached out to Ty. She didn't answer. I say, Father. Okay, now I still got steam coming out my nose, my ears, and everywhere else. But I said, okay, let me calm down. Because I literally felt my blood pressure rising. I probably was in stroke level. Literally. I am being so serious. So as I am driving, I came onto the house. I said, okay, what do you do next? I'm sitting in the garage. I'm like, replacing it ain't an option. I'm not giving them $2,000 more. And then, y'all, I've been talking about getting rid of the Mercedes. I saw a Conquer. The Mercedes-Benz is a car that I've always wanted, which is why I got it. And I'm realizing I don't like it for the simple fact the fees associated with it. And I knew that upon getting it. I knew that, so don't get me wrong. I just feel like at this point, I can't take no more. I am not willing to put no more money in that car. So I was like, maybe this is a sign that I need to go and start looking for my next ride. So I get on the internet. I'm looking for auto replacement places in my area, or to see if the chip could be replaced. And I said busted. That was I embellished that a little bit. It was just chipped. A rock hit it and it kind of chipped and shattered in multiple places. It wasn't over 6 inches. It was about that long, mid-finger. So I called this place. He said, send me a picture of the damage and I'll let you know if we can repair it. So, $75. And that man said, bring the car here. Now, prior to taking the car, the reason I always ask, how much is this repair going to cost? Because sometimes when they see the type of car that it is, the price all of a sudden changes. But he had already quoted me that $75. So I hauled ass over there. Man, they fixed that windshield. You can't even tell nothing touched it. I was like, thank you, Jesus. God was on my side today. So that already threw my whole day off. It threw my whole day off. But like I said, I'm grateful that I did, begin to act within reason, and I contacted these people. It was shout out to Atlas Auto Glass here in Houston, on Moline Street, Moline. If you got a little chip on your windshield or anything like that, go on over there. They're gonna take good care of you. So they repaired it, and now, like I said, I am rushing to get myself in order because Grumps is coming. He is my co-host tonight, and y'all know my situation with Grumps. And I'm not really doing a makeup look. I'm just trying to kind of get some of this oil off my face. And yeah, so I'll be back. I feel like your expectation should not be, I want Louis Vuitton Chanel if you yourself can't afford Louis Vuitton Chanel. It shouldn't exceed what you should be able to do for yourself. Your expectation should not exceed that. Yeah, I agree. I mean, that's just my train of thought. And I've never went into a relationship, and I know some of y'all ladies out there may come for me, but it's okay. I have never gone into a relationship expecting a man to do something for me that I could not do for myself. Putting me in a 6,000 square foot home, and I know that's something that I cannot maintain.
That's crazy because you're setting yourself up. You're setting yourself up for so much other shit just in case. Like the flip side of that is this man got you in a 6,000 square foot home and he tripping on you. Where the fuck is you gonna go? Where is you going?
I don't know.
after he done like flipped out on you, where are you going?
Yeah, that's true. And I've also personally known individuals who have been with men who have put them in 6,000 square foot homes, luxury cars, and the man gets sent off to prison. Let's just say that. This is one circumstance. Gets sent off to prison. Now, you can't maintain.
You can't maintain it.
The home. You can't maintain the cars. They didn't came and picked up the car. Listen. And you getting put out within 60 days of him being shipped off.
You just gotta, sometimes you gotta make life make sense.
You gotta make it make sense. You can't go into a relationship with this fairy tale train of thought and then
especially if you think something could go be like 100% committed to you and you living a certain lifestyle, first of all, especially if it's somebody that you want to do something for you, it's never gonna work out in your favor like that.
All right, y'all, so we have finished filming Mystery Line and I have arrived at BB's Po' Boys with You gonna buy my food, Ernie?
I was just gonna ask.
You gonna buy? Are you paying for my meal?
I was gonna see who wanted to share this platter with you.
Yeah, I'll share.
Oysters.
Oh, I don't want oysters either. But
can we like supplement? I mean, we can
substitute it. Y'all brother's here. Say hi, brother.
I don't know.
Oh, y'all looking to take a cruise? Oh my God!
Virgin is the way to be, y'all.
He can curate your cruise for you.
Thank you. So, okay.
And what's the name of your Instagram?
Antius Adventures.
Antius Adventures.
ANTAEUS Adventures.
That's right.
Do you hear me?
And look at this blind sucker.
And don't do me like that anyway.
Don't do you like what? I didn't do nothing to you.
Yes, you did.
You don't got an attitude. Oh, because this is a different channel. So y'all know we film Mystery Line on Thursday evenings. Someone came in hungry. I offered them a little bit of watermelon. I looked back over. He ate the entire tub. And was smacking and going, woo, this was good. I love watermelon.
Love watermelon.
He gonna be pissing tonight though. You better put
Stop. I will try
We
it.
got some empanadas. We got some flautas.
Oh, these are good.
And we got you guys, so it is Friday, so happy Friday. And it is about 10ish. And I just dropped y'all little internet niece off at school on purpose. Okay, we late this morning on purpose. So on last night, they had a texting thread going around amongst, I guess, the children at the school stating that there was a little girl's brother, from what I understand and what I read, that had made some statements about he was going to shoot up the school today because allegedly his sister and another little boy had a verbal altercation. So when the message was sent to Promise sent me the message, and I forwarded the message to the coaches because those are the only phone numbers that I have, and a few of the moms on the cheerleader squad, because I'm like, what do I do with this message? Because when you receive messages like that, you have to take them all seriously. You have to take them all seriously because you never know what could happen. And with this new rule implemented that they can't have their phones at school, so they can't call you if something did happen. And so once I forwarded, the coach did respond and say I forwarded the message to the assistant principal. So I had made a decision that Promise wasn't going to go to school until they sent out an email, number one, that they had investigated these statements that the little boy had made and that they had everything under control. So about 8 o'clock, they did send out an email that stated that they had investigated the situation, they had it under control, and that they had additional police on the campus for today. So I was like, okay, well, we'll just get there when we get there and give them time to do whatever it is they need to do, get by the doors. I don't know how this process works. But it's very unsettling that you can't talk to your child if something like this were to pop off while school hours were going on. And then from what I'm told, the little girl that had the verbal altercation with the little boy is being homeschooled. She's not even on campus. So if this were to have happened during school hours and he actually played this out, the fact that you can't even talk to your child or them call you in the event that they are in distress, I know it's scary for them and definitely scary for us. Because like I told that coach, I sure hate to drive this Mercedes through that front door like Madea. I sure hate to do that for my kid. Like, this is insane. Like, you know, the phone has to be in the backpack and powered off. I get it, you know, during school hours, this is learning and whatnot, but at least allow them to have it on silent or off and tucked away. That just so if something pops off, it's easily accessible to them to just grab it and call, you know, having to power it on. And then, you know, when something like that happens, if something like that ever happened, God forbid, and your adrenaline is going and you know, you're nervous and whatnot. Sometimes I forget. I have been in a situation where I've been nervous and forgot how to do just the simple things of dialing out or scrolling through my contacts. My brain couldn't function to where I could think of a phone number right away. So I can just imagine, like I said, if that ever were to happen, God forbid, you know, how a child would feel. So that's what we have going on right now. Like I said, she's at school. We prayed over her and prayed over really all the children that are in school today, that God's protection be over them. And, you know, in my prayer, I also mentioned the protection over these children's minds, because they're exposed to so much on the internet, at home, and you never know what a child may be going through, you know, mentally and things like that. So, you know, you just got to stay prayed up and make sure that, you know, every day you talk to your children, tell them you love them, and so on and so forth. So now I am sitting in front of the cleaners because I had to pick up Mom's dry cleaning, and then I need to, not dry cleaning, y'all know what I meant. I'm sitting in front of the laundromat. I'm at the wash chair picking up her stuff out of the dryer, so that I can go get her together. And then I have a few errands that I want to run. So that's pretty much what I got going on for today. And as the day progresses, if plans change, you know, I keep the squad informed, because y'all know y'all get to hang with your girl on this good old Friday, okay? I feel good this evening. It's about, what time is it? 7:18. The sun is down. It's nice and breezy. So I said, let's go walk the track. And guess who came with me? Y'all see her. She willingly came with me. Can y'all believe that? So we finna get a couple of laps in. Then we gotta figure out what we're gonna do for dinner. Hey, you made me cook that big old pot of gumbo. You didn't have one bowl.
Because I didn't know it was in there. I kept on forgetting. You made it when I wasn't here.
Y'all, if y'all look over there across the parking lot, you got school them over there with their doors popped open, listening to old school music with a table outside playing dominoes. That's my idea of a good time now. Some may say that's ghetto, but that's my idea of a good time. They ain't bothering nobody. They over there drinking their beer, smoking their cigarettes. School them, okay? So you know what age group that is. And they playing dominoes. I don't see nothing wrong with it.
Bumblebee.
Where?
A bee.
A bee? Where?
Bumblebee.
Oh, the car. Tell me something. I'm gonna throw this camera and run as fast as these knees are taking me.
She's a take
Got in a few step ups. Get the blood flowing. Little calisthenics on this good Friday night. Whew. God, she left me. These refurbished knees then gave up. She said, Mama, we gonna jog to the next exercise thing, but you can't stop. And I made it, but that's about as far as I made it, y'all. Good morning, y'all. So it is Saturday morning, and I've already began somewhat of a normal routine. I had class at 10:30. Prior to class, I had to drop Promise off because she had a cheer event where they are making their spirit sticks and things that they will be using for the games. So she had to also be somewhere at 10:30, and I'm headed to get her now. So we had to save like old toilet tissue rolls and old paper towel rolls, and they'll be filling those with candy. And we also had to purchase 100 pieces of candy, so they'll be filling those with candy too. And I'm not sure yet if you toss these into the crowd or if you exchange them with the rival team's cheer squad. I'm not 100% sure. Cheer was not on my list of things that God intended for me to do. As far as middle school and high school, I did cheer at a private academy when I was in elementary, but that was about it. So I am headed to her to see what progress they have made, and afterwards we'll see if the ladies are meeting up to eat, because I am hungry. Real hungry, actually. I don't have any change. I don't have any change. Now, how are you out here with me if you're supposed to be in there working?
I was working. I was working the whole time.
How'd you see me?
Because Michaela told me my mom's outside. Are you gonna come inside and work?
Ah!
Nope.
They're working.
Probably. What did you like? I don't think so.
We're all gonna do any stuff, like actually at the games, right?
Yeah.
Promise.
Oh no, I'll do it. What? I forgot. That's new food, right?
Do I need some type of special training?
Be gentle. Paper is very
It's delicate.
All these need to be put in the bag.
Yeah, all of them. Even the bulk? The bulk.
Not here today.
You're...
What? I'm just glad I got you in the house.
I need some more gold.
Alright, y'all, so I done went to the house, made myself look like a little something. Yeah, and I can't believe this. I cannot believe this. Like, I literally just drove into the rain. Like, I done took this wig out the drawer, I done shook it off, I done added some dry shampoo to it, I done put some wax at the top to get those flyaways to lay down, I done flat ironed it real good, and this how the weather gonna do me. Thunder and rain. Like, this is nuts. I just can't believe that the weather gonna do me like this, and I'm running into traffic. But anyway, I'm headed to a day party. And now this day party is, from what I understand, this is my first experience, but from what I understand, this is something that travels from city to city, and it features different DJs. They did have a colored theme for today, which was orange and yellow, which I think I'm matching the theme. I done pulled this together real well. Now, we asked me about this dress. Now, this dress was purchased from my booster, all right? I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't gonna fake the funk. I ain't gonna do none of this. This is purchased from the booster. I do know this is an express dress. It is a midi. It's knit material. Hopefully, I get a chance to show y'all the entire look, but y'all know I'm always running late, so I wanted to get on the road, and not even knowing that I was gonna run into this, so this probably gonna set me back a little bit. Yep, my time has adjusted. So that's what we're about to do. I need to really pay attention because the rain is getting heavy. Oh, bye y'all.
We have our first DJ who's about ready to go on. Fun fact about her, she always wears cowboy boots. And they call her the wild card. Get up for Naya Henry!
Hey, my squad. So it's Sunday, y'all, and I have not been feeling my best, which is affecting me being able to vlog and whatnot. I am still having issues with my stomach. Now, I told y'all about my visit with the PCP, and I told you about the complaints that I had in regards to her not doing any blood work, her saying I needed to reschedule a physical in order to get blood work done, her not even giving me the referral to the GI doctor. Well, I have sent a message to her stating that I really want the referral. I don't feel like I should have to come back in for another visit, so she has granted me that. So I am going to make an appointment with the GI doctor because, like I said, it's better to have, a diagnosis of what's going on early on, just in case you are able to do some type of preventative care. So I am going to do that. Also, I didn't give y'all a recap of last night. We had so much fun. That was really an enjoyable evening, and they had DJs from all over the place. One that I can remember was from Jersey. I don't remember where all of them was from, but they did their thing. And it was just good to see also that the theme that they had going on as far as the colors that they wanted everybody to wear, it all meshed well together. So the oranges and the yellows, everybody looked so good. Everybody was, just being merry, dancing, singing, and being merry. We had a wonderful time. Now, I will say at that event, now that I'm thinking about my stomach, I had a spicy pineapple margarita. I'm probably not going to be able to eat spicy stuff anymore. Maybe that is what's activating this whole stomach situation, which is a bummer for me because y'all know me. I love me a good old boiled bag. When I can get my hands on a boiled bag, I love me a good old boiled bag. But I got to figure this out because this is for the birds. I'm like, is this really what I was rushing to get old for? Is this really what I used to bend the truth about my age for? Like, I don't like it here. This is ghetto, real ghetto right now. But all is well otherwise. But I am really going to be taking it easy today. Y'all little internet niece has a play date. She's going to Chinatown. I know I vlogged previously in a place called Claw Treasures, and if you saw that vlog, my baby loves to collect plushies, like little stuffed animals and things like that. She has bags and bags and bags of stuffed animals, so I just let her do her thing. Whatever she likes, I'm with it. But other than that, y'all, the only other thing that was supposed to be on my agenda, I had a few things that I was trying to go to the store and purchase so that I could taste them on camera. One of them is Cutwater. Cutwater is an alcoholic canned beverage that has gone viral all over social media. I don't know if it started on TikTok. I really can't tell you. But I have seen and heard so much about Cutwater, but I have yet to have one. So I went to Walmart, sold out, every flavor. And it has been suggested to me the flavor that I should try. It also was suggested that I drink them ice cold. So I am going to venture back out and see if I can get my hands on some. Now, have y'all had any? Have y'all had any Cutwater? And what are your reviews on it? Is it overhyped, or, what is your reviews? I really do want to know because, like I said, it has been all over social media. And I've heard so many people talking about it, and I have yet to have one. Another thing that I wanted to try was the Biscoff ice cream bars. Now, that just sounds amazing. Okay, and here I am talking about my stomach, and I don't know what's going on with it. Hopefully, dairy is not something that's also X'd off my list because that's just not going to sit well with me. But anyways, I wanted to try the Biscoff ice cream. So hopefully I can get my hands on it by the time I start this next vlog so that I can taste it on camera. But until then, y'all, I am about to get up, take her to meet her friends so she can go about her play date. And then I am going to really be relaxing for the remainder of my Sunday. Tomorrow is Labor Day, and we'll just end this vlog here and kick off a new vlog on tomorrow. So until next vlog, bye, Scott.